Alright guys, can I have your attention please? So we've more or less done the practice exam. Most of you guys are all clear for makeups. It's okay, don't worry about it. Walter, when you print out, when you're done printing out, when you're done printing out, right? We're just finish printing out and then turn around. Easy enough. All right. So, what do you guys think of the practice exam? A little too extensive, you think? Try to do too much of that? Okay. That's fair enough. So, I have decided to cut down the BOC a bit. Brainstorm, outline, and compose. We're going to cut that down. As best I can tell, anyone here have any guesses about how long that would have taken if I'd let you go through with it? You think you'd be here past 5 o'clock? If I told you to take your time and do your best?
Of course.
Right. So that means that it will go over the 3 hours I have with you guys. And as much as I know how much you guys love writing, 3 hours of writing should get you excited.
And turn it into your dad.
Yeah.
It's homework.
No. Your homework is to finish up the practice exam and have it to me by noon.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, you got time.
That's easy.
Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the BOC down a little bit.
A little bit? Or all?
That is, it's going to have composition. And I may include a couple of questions on brainstorming, like what is brainstorming, what's the point of brainstorming. But it's going to be mostly composition. Okay?
So that means paragraph form.
Yeah. 2 paragraphs. I'll give you a topic, but you won't have to brainstorm. You won't have to outline, but you will have to be careful. And here's something that I was watching for the most part. I was watching you guys pretty carefully, I like to think. But there are some things that I think need to be gone over, and if I go over them today rather than Wednesday, then that's one more day that you know of some of your weaknesses. So,
He raised that profile.
this thing is like the least effective eraser of all time.
Editing,
Right, so,
business writing.
you guys, seriously, I'm going to make this a requirement. And I'm going to wait till everyone gets back, but I could keep going on about how much of a requirement this is. You know those sheets I handed you for the necessary 9?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't have.
Yeah.
Alright, we can get you one.
All good. I'm organized here. I would like it.
You got everything you need, Miss Christina?
I'm going to send you a copy of it. Cut it off on the print.
That's fine. I can work with that.
Here, you want it?
I'd love it. You? Alright guys, so I can tell Walter this later. But okay, everyone, I'm going to make it mandatory to have a copy of the necessary 9, that little thing, with you when you take the exam. I'm willing to make the exam shorter to make this a more quality representation of your writing. And I view that as my compromise. But you gotta meet me halfway. You guys have to use this stuff. Because I'm seeing edits that I shouldn't have to make at this point, going around watching your stuff. In a minute, Miss Christine, I'll get it. Alright, so just put it on top of your computer and I'll grab it. So, things like, 2 and 2, TOO versus TO, stuff that doesn't work, misspellings, wrong words, commas where they shouldn't be. This stuff shouldn't be, and you're about to turn it in. So you need to proofread. I'm not going to be using the Hyson formula here, which is a little bit more lenient than my usual grading style. I know, and you're all very ashamed about this. At any rate, but the good news is you guys are able to compose pretty well and follow most of the protocols for your regular writing, but you really need to proofread. The editing portion you guys seem to do okay on. By the way, everyone in here did the editing portion, right?
Yes.
All right, that needs to be turned into me before you leave. Even if you leave early, like Miss Christina or Mr. Cornelius,
Okay.
I need to get that along with your name at the top. Make sure your name's at the top. By the way, it won't be the same segment when the actual exam comes because that would be just too easy. And you know. All right, so really, half of your job is being able to edit your own work. Like the work I gave you in the beginning, the first part, that was really easy to edit, right? The mistakes were obvious. Can I get a yes? No? Maybe so? Maybe so. All right, fair enough. The mistakes were obvious in the first part, but they won't be as obvious when it's your own work because you fill in the blanks in your head. I'm seeing a lot of invisible words thrown around. You got to be careful. Look at this as critically as you did the first part for editing. It's really important because I don't like cutting off points, but I can't give you full credit if there are a lot of errors. You know, and I want you guys to do well. So do your best, study up. I've also sent you an email with, no, put it there. I've sent you an email with, you know, the outlining forms, the brainstorming forms, and all the vocab we've had this semester. So you can know sort of what contenders will be there. You don't have to know all of them. That's just to give you an acquaintance with them. Vocab is going to stay as bonus. Editing is going to be there. Business writing, I'm going to pare down a bit. But there's still going to be composition. So congratulations, you guys did a lot more than you had to. But the good news is you're going to have a lot more fun and interesting exam that's more indicative of your skills come next Monday.
Okay, so can I get that copy of the necessary?
Yeah. I'll get it off the flash drive. At any rate, so that's what we're doing. Thanks for taking the practice exam. It really helped me refine my techniques a bit. Makes me happy. Should make you happy because this means in the end of
So what we're giving you to right now
is the editing
and
and the inform.
right,
You've already sent the request.
right.
Okay? So you guys did well. Thank you for putting up with this practice exam. This is going to make the new exam, look like a piece of cake. All right? Any questions? Anything else you need? Any feedback?
Can I leave this? I gotta go to another class at 6.
Do so.
Huh?
Yeah.
Have another class at 6.
All right. Good class today, guys. Thanks for your patience. I'm really excited to write your exam.
And you have somebody to check this computer.
Yeah, I'll get Hyson on it.
Yes, thank you.
Cool.
I'll have this.